Hello and welcome back to Let's Play MegamanX Part 2. And we're taking on Storm Eagle. Alright. This level's a good level. We actually missed a power-up. You have to miss it unless you do play Mammoth stage first. You need his weapon to get it. We missed a hard tank, so we'll have to go back there and get it after we defeat him. But in this level, it's pretty self-contained. Well, you need the leg upgrade to get the next upgrade, which is one of the most useless upgrades ever in a Mega Man game. Seriously, it upgrades your helmet so you can break blocks above you, but it's only specific blocks, and it doesn't do damage to enemies. It's like, what's the point? Why can't he just use one of his special weapons to break the blocks? And they do that in later games. So yeah, most useless upgrade ever, actually, rivaling X2, which anyway, we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, so you go up this conveyor belt, and I jumped off to the left with a dash jump to get a heart tank. So if you're playing along, I get every upgrade except for the Hadoken, and the Hadoken, it's only fun if you've beaten the game with your own merits. Like, it's fun to like just kill a boss in 1 or 2 hits or whatever it is with a Hadoken. Yeah, and that's Ryu's. Ryo, Ro, whatever. I say Ryu. That's Ryu's Hadoken from Street Fighter, so it's Capcom kind of inbreeding their own series, if you will. Yeah, I said series and inbreeding, whatever. But anyway, yeah, it's a bottomless pit underneath these platforms. Those guys shoot flames. I wanted to show off this. If you continually shoot it, they eventually blow up. And you'll see there's a Mega Man head there, which are 1-ups in this game. So there you go. If you need 1-ups, you can get them there. If you have the flame attack, it takes like 2 seconds to blow those up, but we don't, and you don't really need it. So you need to dash jump off that wall to get the next secret, and you just shoot those till they blow up. Bam! Light capsule number 2. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, the most useless one ever, but that's okay, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. Useless. Useless, and it's the worst helmet in the entire series, I swear to God. Look at this fucking thing. He looks like an asshole. Look at that. It looks like a crown. It looks like a fucking crown. They kind of use that helmet design sort of in the GBA series, Mega Man Zero. X kind of looks like he's wearing some of his light capsule upgrades from this game. Like, his head is like gold, red, and blue, like it is here. It's kind of like that, but the art style for that game is different. Like, Zero doesn't even look like Zero does in any other game in this series, so it's kind of weird. They kind of went for a more anime look. Like, Zero kind of, like, people think that Zero's a girl, like, but he's a boy. Like, he's a boy robot, if that's even possible to give gender to a robot. But anyway, he's a boy just because he has a blonde ponytail and, you know, green orb glass things on his chest doesn't mean that he's a girl, okay? Zero's a boy, but in Mega Man Zero, he kind of looks more girly than he does in this series. This is Storm Eagle. If I would have let that egg hit the ground, 4 mini eagles or birds come out and they home in on you and try to hurt you. They're kind of a nuisance. They don't do that much damage. He'll do this attack where he tries to fly into you. It's pretty easy to dodge and counter with your own blast. When he's on the ground, he'll shoot a tornado in your direction, trying to knock you off the fighting arena. You can fall off it and die. It's an instant kill if you fall off because it's a bottomless pit. And he also has this thing where he'll flap his wings. He'll flap his wings at you and try to knock you off. But it's easy to counter that when you have the dash upgrade. So yeah, he's a pretty simple boss, and I don't show off weaknesses until the boss rush, which isn't really a boss rush because it's more like the first Mega Man, where they show up randomly in Sigma's castle over the course of the 3 levels. So we get Storm Tornado, which I hope shows up with my recording, and it does. That's good. Some textures and stuff sometimes don't show up when you record. I'm recording at 60 frames a second, and the game's in 30. So there you go. We're gonna take on Flame Mammoth next. Because we beat Chill Penguin's level first, all the lava in this level is turned to like soot, and you can walk on it and it doesn't damage you. It's not a big deal. As you can see snow right there, or soot, whatever. See, there would have been lava underneath these platforms, but there isn't now, which makes this level a lot easier, and a lot easier to get one of the upgrades we're going to get shortly. I mess up here coming up. There's a light capsule. See, those are breakable blocks. Those are the blocks he was talking about when, yeah, see, you can break them with your head. It's not even really your head, though. I was struggling here for some reason to jump up. You can actually get in between, so I figured I'd try to touch the edge there, and I missed. So we're actually going to come back and get that upgrade in this video, just to show it off. If you don't get that upgrade, Zero later will give it to you in the first Sigma level, but I chose not to show that off. It's the same upgrade, but in the PSP remake, he actually gives you a better buster, which you don't even really need in the maybe I'll do the PSP remake eventually, but not for a while, at least not until I finish this series. And if you go this way, you can get the E-Tank. They're called sub-tanks, and when you use them, you keep them. Unlike in the original series, the E-Tanks, once you use them, you have to collect more. In this series, the sub-tanks stay with you, and you fill them up with energy that you accrue when your health is full. So there you go. Pretty spiffy, but again, they make the game very easy, because instead of going back to levels to get tanks, you just go in any level that you like and kill enemies, which respawn after you go like 3 inches off the screen, and you just farm them until yeah, see, like they drop energy like it's nothing. So it makes the game ridiculously easy. The hardest thing in this game is Sigma's last form, but even then he's not that hard, and yeah, we're already at the boss. So, Flame Mammoth has a few attacks. He can change the direction of the conveyor belt we're on currently. He can throw oil at you. It does a little bit of damage, but he can also throw flames at you, which can ignite the oil on the ground, which I believe causes more damage. This guy's kind of a pushover, and actually we have his weakness, but again, I'm not showing them off until later. I just want to show like how easy this game is, without even going in weakness order, or even like we were out of weakness order, but now we're back in it because we did Storm Eagle. Oh, see, the oil doesn't even hurt you. It only hurts you when he shoots the flames and ignites them, but the flames hurt you if they touch you, but they do more damage if they ignite the oil. Yeah, but again, this guy's a pushover. Those are his attacks. He didn't even really hurt me that much. And the thing about the X series, when you get your chest upgrade, it actually halves the damage in most of the games, making the game even easier. Now, some of the later bosses, if you don't have it, they can actually take off a pretty good chunk of your health. But a lot of the attacks in this game are really easy to dodge and such. So we beat him, and we get the Fire Wave. Alright, and that's basically what it is. Actually, you kind of need that to get some of the upgrades in one of the levels, but we'll get there when we get there. And now I'm just going back to Flame Mammoth stage to get the upgrade we missed. Again, just to show where it is, and you know. So it's not too far into the level, so it's not that big of a deal. It was just, you know, I've heard other LPers talk about it. It's seriously the LPer's curse, because usually I have no problems getting this upgrade, but, you know, when I'm recording for my channel, like that's when I make the most mistakes, right? That's how. Yeah. See, I can't even get a good jump off, but luckily it doesn't take me long, and I don't fuck it up again. So yeah, you just fall to there, and then you just jump up like that. Right. Here we go. X capsule number 3. This capsule contains a part. Oh, thanks. Which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. Why did they transition from there? You can use it to fire all types of weapons. So you can charge your weapons now. So they each have a secondary power. It's pretty awesome. Some of them are good. Some of them are useless. It's kind of like the bane of every Mega Man game. Sure, you get 6 or 8 bosses, like 6 or 8 robot masters in each game. Yeah. They all give you a power, but some of the powers, their only use really is against the boss that's weak against it. And that's it, right? So anyways, that's the end of this part, guys, and I'll see you in part 3.